What is up, awesome people? Alrighty, we've got another battle here from our live stream that was held on Twitch just over the weekend that's just gone by, and this one was up against Alpher. Alright, so this is definitely a very mixed tier battle. My opponent has Infernape, Gardevoir, Talonflame, Zangoose, Ludicolo, and Crocodile. And for my team, I have Pyroar, Honchkrow, Marowak, Lilligant, Swampert, and Vespiquen. Alrighty, so I'm expecting Meta Gardevoir, Talonflame's probably the usual Gale Wings, Brave Bird, Flare Blitz set, Zangoose probably a Toxic Boost set with Toxic or Protect Facade. Ludicolo is pretty interesting. I haven't actually seen a Ludicolo as of yet for 6th gen, so it's probably... Usually they carry Rain Dish and appear mostly on Rain Dance teams, so I don't know how this one's going to go on a non-weather team. Crocodile's definitely a physical sweeper with the Moxie set. That's the most common set for Crocodile. It's actually a pretty nasty sweeper with Scarf, so I'm also expecting a Scarf on it as well. And Infernape, it's either a mixed attacker, a physical attacker, sweeper, or the Iron Fist set. So I'm not quite too sure about Infernape, but most people will run a physical set on most Infernapes that I've seen so far. And yeah, so without further ado, let's start the battle. Let's see how it ran. Alright, so Alpha is issuing a challenge. Alright, so he's going to lead with his Crocodile. And that's a pretty cool shiny actually. I've never seen a Crocodile shiny as of yet. And I'm going to lead with my Pyroar. Alrighty, so he actually outspeeds me, so this is where I find out that it is Scarf, because Pyroar does have a really nice base speed, and it is timid at the same time, and I don't remember Crocodile being that fast either, so he goes for the Earthquake, knock me down to my sash. I go for the Woke Up, as you can see I wasn't expecting it to outspeed me, so now Pyroar is nothing more but fodder for me, so it goes for another Earthquake, and takes down my Pyroar. So now knowing that it is Scarf, I can definitely setting a safe switch in, and with a poke that can resist or just avoid that Earthquake. So it is a Moxie set, so I got some Moxie, so I sent in my Vespiquen just to avoid the Earthquake and force a switch on him since he is locked into Earthquake. And with that, he's got to send in his Infernape. So I just go for the defend order. I should have probably gone for the attack order, predicting the Infernape switch, but just in case he didn't send in the Infernape, I just went up for the defend order. Plus I didn't want to show exactly what my moves were on it. So with that, I switch up Vespiquen and go into my Swampert in predicting the Flare Blitz. So Flare Blitz does go into Swampert, and that's not going to do very much to Swampert since it is my defensive wall. So a little bit of recall damage there to Infernape. And with that, I'm just going to heal off that Flare Blitz damage with my leftovers. Alrighty, so since that Infernape can't really do much to Swampert, he's going to switch out and sending his Ludicolo, probably expecting the Scald or something from my Swampert. I do predict the Ludicolo switch and go straight for the Earthquake, and may not be very effective, but just in case, it's going to move to absorb water. Right, so with that, it does probably about 1/4 there to Ludicolo. I switch out because I can't really do anything to this Ludicolo. And I send in my Honchkrow. So it goes for the Focus Blast, so god damn it, I was actually expecting a Grass move, and that's going to do half damage there to Honchkrow. So with that, I'm going to go for the Night Slash, predicting him to switch out into something else, but he does stay into that Ludicolo, and it nearly knocks out the Ludicolo. It goes for the Ice Beam and takes out my Honchkrow. So I kind of over-predicted there. If I'd known he's going to stay in, I would have gone for the Drill Peck and taken out Ludicolo. But that was a Scarfed Honchkrow as well. And with that, I bring in my Lilligant just to finish off that Ludicolo. So that's one poke down. Yippee! Alright, so I'm now locked into Petal Dance, unfortunately. So Zangoose comes in and sets up the so I can't talk at the moment. Protector. So that's going to put my Petal Dance at an end. And with that, Toxic Orb kicks in and poisoning it. Now I switch out here thinking the Zangoose is going to outspeed my Lilligant and go into my Swampert just to take a Facade and see how badly I can live it. So of course the Facade comes in, and that's going to do over half damage there to Swampert. So this Zangoose has quite a lot of attack, and I'm thinking it's Adamant Natures instead of Jolly Natures. So having known that now, I think I can safely switch in my Lilligant now and outspeed that Zangoose and take it out in one hit after my Swampert goes down. Alright, so that's Swampert down unfortunately. More poison damage there to Zangoose. And with that, I send back in Lilligant, knowing now that this thing's adamant and it's also taken a little bit of damage, so I should be able to safely knock this thing out with the Petal Dance. And indeed I do. So that goes Zangoose as well. Alright, and with that, Infernape comes in, because I'm now locked into Petal Dance again, so I outspeed the Infernape, go for the Petal Dance. And surprisingly, Petal Dance does some nice damage there to Infernape, doing over half damage. Infernape goes for Flare Blitz. So that's going to deal a nasty lot of damage there to Lilligant, knocking it out. And at the same time, Infernape is going to be taking a massive recoil damage as well, bringing it down to the very low red. And I send in my Marowak, hopefully to finish off the job, because I know Marowak can live a Mach Punch or anything that this Infernape throws at it. So Mach Punch does a little bit of damage there to Marowak. I go for the Earthquake, and that's going to take out Infernape. So thank you to everyone who suggested I use Marowak yet again. It definitely... well, I won't ruin the battle. Anyways, he brings out his Crocodile again. So he's hoping this Crocodile can do a big dent onto Marowak. Goes for the Earthquake. Now, Marowak definitely has some nice health and some nice defense as well. I go for the Brick Break here. So that's definitely going to one-hit KO Crocodile. And with that, that one goes down as well. So that's another massive threat down for his side. And with that, he's going to bring in his Gardevoir, which is shiny as well. Alrighty, so it is a Mega Gardevoir, so the Mega Ring activates, evolving it into Mega Gardevoir. And I'm thinking, oh crap, this is probably GG for me, but he goes for the Calm Mind here, thinking I'm not got anything to hit him. So, special attack and special defense raises there for Gardevoir. However, my Marowak is carrying Iron Head, and that is going to hurt Gardevoir very badly and one-hit KO it. Right, so he probably would have been better going for a Moonblast there and taking out my Marowak, but oh well. His final Pokemon is Talonflame. Now it's going to go for the Brave Bird. I should just live this, hopefully. No. And with that, Marowak goes down. Alright, so recoil damage there to Talonflame. And I'm now down to my final Pokemon, my Vespiquen. So hopefully Vespiquen can pull me out of the dirt. Hopefully. So he goes for the Flare Blitz, which is going to deal a lot of damage to Vespiquen. And Vespiquen lives it like a beast. So recoil damage there to Talonflame. I go for the Heal Order, hoping I was going to live. So very happy that I did. So the Heal Order is going to heal off my Vespiquen. And from here, it's kind of a hoping that I can outlive this Talonflame and just let it die to recoil. So another Flare Blitz from Talonflame. So again, some more nasty damage there to Vespiquen. And that's going to bring me down to the red. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to live the next Flame Blitz, unfortunately. So another Heal Order there just to bring up Vespiquen's health. Hopefully I can live this next one, but as I said, I'm not very high hopes here about it living another Flame Blitz. So it goes for another Flare Blitz. And it's going to take out my Vespiquen, unfortunately. So it came very close to not just living another Flare Blitz, but if it was able to live another Flare Blitz, this battle would have been a draw. But regardless, GG Alpha, that was a really fun battle. But yeah, a little bit cocky there on the Calm Mind on Gardevoir. Probably would have been better going straight for the attack, because Vespiquen would have been able to do nothing to Gardevoir. But overall, that was a really fun and intense battle, and definitely threw me off there with the Crocodile with Scarf, which kind of wrecked my Pyroar straight from the start. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and make sure to keep a lookout for more Wi-Fi battles from me in regards to the previous live stream and previous live streams before that as well, because I still got quite a few that haven't uploaded from a few other live streams that we had in the past. So anyways, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!